It is no longer news that Super Eagles of Nigeria were stranded at Libya airport in a manner that looks as if they were held hostage. But I heard something. Maybe that could be the reason of what happened. Allegedly. Now, last week, Libya players came to Nigeria for the same 2025 CAF qualification match, which was held in Uyo. But instead of them to land in Uyo upon coming, they were diverted to Port Harcourt Airport. Upon landing, they were a bit stranded, though NFF rallied around to make sure that they were taken to the venue of the match. Now, the Libyan players complained that the NFF did that on purpose just to get them tired for the match, which NFF said that they got a short notice about the situation, which now caused some logistical issues. But nevertheless, they were treated with enough respect, and the match was played, with the Super Eagles end up winning. And the Libyan players kept quiet, not knowing that they were cooking something behind. Now it is Nigerian turn to go for the return leg in Libya. But according to what we heard, they said that the agreement was that the Super Eagles is going to land at an airport that is very close to the playing venue in Libya. But upon getting to Libya, the pilot announced to them that he has been ordered to divert to another airport that is different from the previous one. Now, upon landing, they discovered that the place has been deserted. Nothing is working. No internet, no water, and they were held there for several hours. But when Nigerians called out to the Libyan government, they decided to provide the Eagles with this bus to convey them to the venue of the match. Remember when they came to Nigeria, Nigeria gave them this bus, but they decided to provide this one to convey them to about 200 kilometers away. But because of what they have went through in the airport, the Eagles decided to discontinue the match, and now they have landed in Nigeria, which I'm going to allow you to hear part of the story of what they went through at the airport from the horse's mouth. But as you are listening to it, make sure you are clicking on that share button and also subscribe to my channel if you are enjoying my kind of content. For more updates, let's go there.
The extent
opportunity on behalf of the team and the entire delegation to appreciate the government and people of Nigeria for the sign of solidarity they showed to us.
Yeah, Coachy, we want to find out how did it go in Libya, your experience?
Well, obviously it was not a good experience, and not at this time. You expect a country to behave like that. We all know how football can unify the entire world. It's entertainment, you know. But for the Libyans to put off such act, it was very surprising for me. Up till now, I still cannot comprehend. It's been like since yesterday morning we left the shores of this country. We arrived, I think, at about 7:30, 7:45 p.m. And up till now, we've not closed our eyes, you know. But again, thank the Libyans for letting us go. And I want to use this medium also to thank the Honorable Minister of Sports, Senator John Emo, and of course, the government who intervened at the appropriate time. You know, it's been, the boys have remained calm, no doubt about that. Thank God we arrived back home safely. My pleasure.
And what is the resolution?
Well, it was a very terrible experience, something that we never expect at this 21st century. It was a very unfortunate situation. We found ourselves in a very terrible situation. As you are all aware, we left Nigeria from Uyo to Kano with the intention of landing in Benghazi, because that was the approval that was given to the chartered aircrafts. But unfortunately, some minutes for us to land, the captain informed us that he was directed not to land in Benghazi by the higher authority. So he's taking us back to a place they call Al-Alabat for us to land. It was a very terrible experience. The pilot has to manage himself to see how he can land with us in a situation, in an airport that was not fully ready to receive us. But that's not even the story. We spent 12 hours or close to 18 hours locked in a conference hall without water, neither water, no food, no internet, no network, no communication whatsoever with anybody. And the highest disturbing thing was for us to communicate to our embassy people to tell us that they were not even given permission to come to Benghazi, talk less of coming to our own side. So we are left hopeless. We don't even know where to go. We cannot move out. When we intend to go out to even try and source things for ourselves, we are being blocked, and the airport was locked, that we cannot go to anywhere. We are just left with the military officers, and it was a very unfortunate situation. But we thank God that we are back home, and we take it from there.
So what's the way forward?
Now the way forward is that we have already lodged our complaint to CAF, and every little bit of information about the incident has been communicated to CAF. Then we wait and see and hear the result of the disciplinary committee of CAF on the decision they are going to take. But I just want to assure you that this is a very terrible experience that we cannot ever expect any human being to go through it. Thank you very much.
Minister, yes, sir. Now that they are back, excuse me, please. Now that we are back, they are back. What is the next line of action?
Well, I mean, it's talking about the next line of action, in particular reference to, I mean, the match that's supposed to take place tomorrow. I mean, you've already listened to our various communications and the various statements that we've made. I think, late this afternoon, CAF also issued a statement, and then they use very strong words, unacceptable. They use strong words about, referring this matter to their, to their committee, disciplinary committee, and they're going to investigate this and are going to take appropriate action in terms of whoever was responsible for this and the extent to which it has gone against the CAF regulations. I mean, I think that we're going to look forward to that with keen interest as a country and as a people.
What was the experience? What will you tell Nigerians?
Terrible experience, very horrific experience. All through my active sport activity, I've never gone through this kind of torture and pains that these players and all of us went through. Football is a game of unity. Football brings everybody together. It's shocking to see a country treat another country, a national team of another country, the way the Libyan did. And I think it's not something FIFA or CAF should encourage. Sports unite the world, and we must leave it at that. What we went through in Libya is more, I'll describe it like terrorism and kidnapping. We held hostage for 20 hours, no food, no water, nothing. Our phones are not working because we later discover it's like they were all bugged or something. Yeah, so no phone. We have to sneak to be able to make the first call out of the place, to be able to tell people where we were. An airport there's no life in that airport. No water, no, even the toilets are not working. The entire place is a deserted area. The only people you see is the fierce-looking security men at the gate. That's where they kept all of us and kept these players for 20 hours. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's not something you wish even your enemy. And I think CAF and FIFA should do something so that the unity that sport brings is not destroyed with this kind of activities from any country.
Thank you.
Confirm. Now, what do you think about the alleged story? Do you think that this could be the reason for all this drama, or is there more to that? Share your thoughts, and don't forget that the Confederation of African Football, which is CAF, has decided to swing into action on that side for investigation. But nevertheless, share your thoughts with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe now. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, we move.